Today is Tuesday, June 6th, and this is the first time I've really recorded anything this week because I've still been battling this cold, and I spent most of the weekend still in bed, resting and not doing a whole heck of a lot, trying to recover and bounce back. And I've just been really sluggish and just have not been doing a whole heck of a lot. So it has not been a very interesting week. Today things are going to get a little bit more interesting. I am about ready to head out and take some friends from church. I need to give them a ride to the doctor. They were in a car accident over the weekend, and so they're down a car, so I'm going to give them a ride to the doctor. And then tonight is Abby's band banquet. So we're going to be making Rice Krispie treats after school for that, and I'll try and get some video of Abby and I making some Rice Krispie treats. But before I wanted to take off, I wanted to show you a little bit of the surgery that I had to do on my favorite Bible, because I need my Bible to be working and a little more functional than it was. So I'm going to show you what I did to fix that. So this is my favorite Bible. It is the New Interpreter's Study Version, and it's the New Revised Standard Version, which is my preferred Bible translation of choice. It's one of the best ones to use if you're really getting into the meat of Scripture, because it's one of the better translations. However, all translations have their place and time, but this is just my preferred one. And as you can see, it has some duct tape applied to it because the whole spine had pretty much fallen off. This Bible has gone through a lot with me. It's seen a lot, and I just really needed it to be fixed. So I fixed it with duct tape. It's not the most beautiful because it's duct taped, but it's still functional, and it can still works. I can still turn all the pages, still have all of my notes and stuff in there. That was the worst part. I was like, I'm gonna lose all my notes. So the Bible is functional again, which makes me really happy, and especially as I'm trying to do worship planning and all that stuff, it's really good to have my favorite Bible back. So I got some fun, kind of happy mail today. I had taken advantage of Sucre Miniatures discount code on Memorial Day weekend, and I'd kind of always seen her charms and stuff and had been interested in trying them out for myself because they always look so cute and just really well done. And so I ordered some, and they came today, so I wanted to show you guys what I got. The first charm that I got is this. It's a little peach. I have an inside joke with a friend about peaches, so that's why I had to get the little peach progress keeper. And then the other one I got is because this is my favorite thing to eat for breakfast, and that is a bagel with cream cheese. How cute is that? I am just floored by how well done these are, and just the detail on these is incredible. So I just wanted to share these with you guys. It is Wednesday, June 7th, and it is first thing in the morning. Today is a VIP day at Philip's school, which means he chooses a very important person to come with him to school, and we do some activities, and then there's a music program later, and then we have a picnic lunch, and then he gets to go home with me. And of course, he chose Mom as his VIP, and so it's super early, and I'm running out to Subway to get us our lunch because we have this special thing where whenever there's field trips or special things at school for lunch, I always get us Subway, and I did that with Abby, and I've continued that tradition with Philip. So I'm off to the local Subway, which opens at 7 o'clock in the morning, to get Phil and I our lunch for our VIP day. So it should be a fun day. Fortunately, I'm not going to get a whole lot done by means of work for the churches, but that's okay because the school year is wrapping up and this is the last time. So off to get some lunch. survived VIP day at Phillips School. I'm definitely still feeling the cold and like the crappiness. So I think we're home early. We've got about 2 hours before I have to go pick up Abby from her school. So I thought I was just gonna kind of relax a little bit and knit a little, but I wanted to show you guys that I finished Clue 3 of the Hohe's mystery wrap, and I'm about ready to start Clue 4, but I wanted to show you my progress so far. I'm just going to show you the one piece, and I'm going to show you the other piece. Again, this is Hohe's mystery wrap through Clue 3, so if you are not wanting to see up to Clue 3, might want to look away and not see it, but so this is it so far. And like I said, there are 2 of these, and it's still the watermelon shawl. Still looks like a watermelon. And to hold it up and you guys can see a little more closely what it looks like. So this part here to here was all Clue 3, and like I said, I'm about ready to start on Clue 4. I am starting to get a little tired of it. I think it's a lot of knitting. There's a lot to it. Like I said, this is just 1/2 of the shawl. There's still like a whole other part, and I think doing it twice is kind of like, if I was just doing it once I would be okay with it, but doing it twice, I'm getting a little tired of it, and it's the only thing that I'm knitting on right now, and I think it's just getting a little monotonous for me. So even though Clue 5 is about to come out soon, I haven't started Clue 4 yet. Being sick really put a damper in that. I was not a fan of this section. It's a twisted rib. I do twisted rib for my socks, but I don't do a purl through the back loop. I just do a knit through the back loop, and this part was really slow for me, and it took a while to do, but the rest of it flew. So I'll be starting Clue 4 later today and seeing how that goes, but this is my Hohe wrap for anyone who's curious. Hi guys, it is Thursday, June 8th, and today has been a work day for me. I have been working on getting some things squared away and taken care of with getting started in the churches that I'm going to be moving to. And so far today I've been working a lot on worship planning and getting just some of the bare bones and the structure of the worship service for the month of July kind of down and taken care of. And I also wanted to send out all the worship information to the church secretary for my first Sunday, which will be June 9th. And that's kind of crazy to think about, that it's like a month away and I still feel like I have so much to do. So that's what I've been working on. I wanted to show you guys this ridiculous setup that I've got going for how I am working on the worship planning, because I don't really have an office here, and so I'm just kind of doing everything out of my bedroom, and I have stuff like all over my bed. So I'm going to turn it and I'm going to show you guys just how ridiculous this all looks. So this is my crazy setup. I've got my dog chilled out at the bottom of the bed. I've got my hymnal to kind of flip through and look at what hymns I might want. This is a worship planner that has all of the lectionary scriptures set out, and then on the other side it's got all of the different ideas for different hymns. I've got my laptop going with all of my worship planning. I've got commentary and Bible set up over here. So I'm all kinds of comfy on my bed working on my worship planning, and that's what today has been. I'll have to pick up kids from school in about an hour, and that's going to kind of end up going on the wayside, and then yeah, we'll just keep going from there. I'm hoping I can get a paper written tonight after they go to bed. I'm feeling a little more rested today, so hopefully that can happen. And there's Flint, keeping me company like always. Probably pretty much asleep. You awake, Flinty? Oh, yep, there he is. There's the Flinty. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, so I'm going to apologize about my appearance. Abby decided to give me a pedicure and a head massage, which was interesting. But while she was doing that, I worked on some mindless knitting, and I finally finished these vanilla socks that I've had on my needles for a really long time. So I was happy to do these and get these done and off the needles, and this is my 6th pair of socks for my box of socks, and I'm hoping I can knit Mina's pattern for her New York sock club this week. These are just plain vanilla socks, and this is the first time I did contrasting heels, cuffs, and toes, and they're just shorties because I didn't have a ton of this yarn, and I do like my socks to be shorter, and they turned out really well, and they fit really, really nicely. So I'm pretty happy about that. So I think the rest of my evening will just be on, I want to try to write a paper if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. If not, I'm going to work on my starting point, mystery shawl. It is Friday, June 9th, and it is the last day of school around here. And I'm going to be going to the middle school to help with Abby's field day, although it's overcast and I think it's supposed to rain. So I think their field day is going to end up being inside, which won't be as much fun for them, but nobody needs to get wet and rained on. It's kind of a bummer. I'm kind of having a hard time with today being the last day of school. I think because this is the last day at their current school, which is also the district that I went to school in and graduated from. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to think about all of the change that's happening, and while change is really good and really exciting, it's really scary at the same time, and I'm kind of having a hard time with today, believe it or not. So we'll get through field day, and it'll be a good day.